So sometimes when I was a younger athlete, my legs would get a bit sore, and I'd be asking, "Oh, Dad, could I have an extra day off?" and stuff like that. Because my dad was coaching me, and my dad would say, "No, sure, the Kenyans run 3 times a day." And I'm like, "Yeah, they do run 3 times a day, but it wasn't the volume that was hurting me back then. It was the speed, the pacing. I was running stupidly fast. I was doing, I remember he had me training. He set a plan for me during the week when I was in boarding school, on my own after school, and then weekends I'd come home and I'd train with the athletic club. And my dad would have me doing like 2 track sessions during that week, like 400s, flat out, all out, because my dad would say, "Oh, the faster you do those 400s, the better you're doing." And then I'd come home, and on a Friday night and Saturday morning, I'd do like a hill session normally in Marley Park. Then summertime we do track session, and Sunday we do like a long run. So I was doing like 3 sessions a week, and they're all too fast. Do you know what I mean? Like on the weekends training, I'd try to keep up with guys who are a lot better than me. I'd be busting my balls. The reps were too short and too fast. Should have done longer, slower reps, less sessions, more easy mileage. But the thing about the Kenyans is they don't do 3 track sessions a day or anything stupid like that. They don't do 10 by 400 in the morning and then 10 by 400 in the around noontime, and then 10 by 400 at night. That'd be crazy. No. They do most of their mileage very slow. Like my friend, he went to Kenya to train for the year, and he was training with some good guys. He told me a story one time of him. One time he was trying to outpass this group, and there's this guy who said, "Stay with us," but he still insisted on running past. And then your man says, "Stay, trust me, 207 marathon." And he said, "Oh, I can't argue with that." So he decided to train with him. Do you know what I mean? And because this 207 marathoner was probably aware of how uptight and retarded we are out in the West. Do you know what I mean? And so like I was looking up at this guy's Strava when he was training in Kenya. In Kenya, they were doing like 8-minute miles on their easy runs, like 8-minute miles. Very slow. I mean, for 207 marathoners to be running at, But not only that, in the third run of the day, the last run of the day, they do 11-minute miles. 11. It's called the shuffle run. Do you know what I mean? And it's just, it's not your Westerners' idea of elite runners. Do you know what I mean? Like if Kipchoge or some famous top standard runner moved to Ireland and they were seen in public running at 11-minute mile pace, people think there's something wrong with them. I mean, people start shouting at them like, "Big girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Run faster! What the fuck is that?" Do you know what I mean? People be going crazy. Do you know what I mean? Because our idea of elite distance runners are guys who go out for sessions every day, push themselves in every single run, and that you just don't get that in Kenya. They train more sensibly. Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing. And what was I gonna say? Oh damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Should I wrap this video up? Like St. Mary's in Twickenham, in London. I read a comment on Facebook saying that those lads, they're so great because they never run any slower than 6.5-minute mile pace. Yet they're like 15-minute 5k guys. Yet you have Kipchoge, 207 marathoners doing 11-minute miles on the third run of the day. It's a totally different ballgame altogether. Do you know what I mean? And us Westerners, we need to cop on.